Good morning, and wake up, wake up, wake up. This your boy, Mr. E. Gray, will be invincible. I have your morning motivational snackable on today. Now, you may be wondering, what are motivational snackables? They're words of wisdom to help you win in life. That's it. So I have some time-tested principles that's going to add value to your life and just going to also increase the quality of your living. All right, but before we get ready to jump into the conversation, I need you to go get your school supplies, go get your pen, go get your notebook, open up your note apps. I'm about to grace you with my favorite. I know I say that. No, I'm serious. This one is my favorite. All right, so we're about to leapfrog into the lesson. This is the question. I want you to write this down. This is the question that keeps me up at night. And this is the question I want to grace to you on today. And that question is, what do you do when the life you are living isn't the life you were created for? I'm going to ask you one more. I had to snap on that. I'm going to ask you one more time. I'm going to take it a little bit slow. What do you do when the life you are living isn't the life you were created for? What do I mean by that? The dreams in your head does not match the reality that you experience. That's what I mean by that. I mean, what do you do when the two doesn't match? Do you settle? Or do you fight for more? And I'm going to tell you, the gap between where you are and where you want to go has nothing to do with distance. It's all about choices. That's it. So you might be wondering, what's this contraption in front of him? I'm about to break it down. What's that contraption in front of him? So about 2 years ago, I remember a friend of mine was telling me about how his son had asked him, he was like, Pops, can I use the keys to the car? He was like, man, he's like, son, let me think about it. He's like, man, Pops, I want to use the keys to the Hummer. He had the Hummer. And so he was like, oh, okay, son. So the son, dad gave him the keys to the car, and he get to the point that the son go outside. He come back in like 3 minutes later. He's like, here you go, Pops, here go the keys. He's like, son, I gave you the keys for the weekend. What's going on? He was like, there's a missing wheel. Ooh, here go the wheel. Here go the wheel. He said, there's a missing wheel. He said, son, what do you mean by that? I know there's a missing wheel. Just put the spare on it. There's a spare in there. Put the spare wheel on the car and then take the car, to the mechanic, and then they're going to fix the wheel, and then they're going to put the tire back on the car. He was like, no, that's too much. I don't want to get my clothes dirty. Pops, I'm going to just call one of my boys to come pick me up, and I'll just do it like that. I'm not trying to get dirty. I ain't trying to change no wheel and all that other stuff. That's too much. He said, but you're going to have the car for the weekend. He was like, I'm good. One of my guys to come pick me up. And see, what I'm trying to say, that's how some of us are. We waiting for somebody to pick us up. You know why? Because we don't have no wheel. Ooh, we don't have no wheel, and I'm talking about the wheel to keep going when things get rough, the wheel to keep going when you don't know how you're going to make it. You need some wheel. I'm telling you, every car has 4 wheels. Bicycle have 2 wheels. Tricycle have 3 wheels. I want to ask you a question. Where is your wheel? Where is your wheel? I'm telling you, just because you're missing a wheel does not mean that the journey is over. Ooh. Let me tell you, this young man, he had all of the resources. He had the ability. He had the tools. He had the skills. He just didn't have no work ethic. Because you know why? A lot of times we always depended on somebody else to do for us what we already know how to do. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to get you some wheel this year. Yeah, this wheel right here, I need you to get you some wheel. See, I have 4 wheels. In order for a car to move forward, you have to have 4 wheels. Let me tell you my wheels. Every day when I get up in the morning, I say, I will be a great father. That's number 1. Number 2, I say, I will be great. Number 3, I will be successful. And number 4, I will not stop until all 3 manifest. Every day, I need you to get you some wheel today. You know why? Because you have a spare. I'm telling you, there's a wheel on the inside of you. You don't have to ask nobody for no ride. You have some wheels in you. You have to get you some new wheels. I'm telling you, because I'm letting you know, success is not Uber and greatness is not Lyft. You're going to have to lift your own self up. You need some wheel today. I want to ask you a question on today. What do you do when the life you're living isn't the life you were created for? That's all I have for you on today. My name is Mr. E. Gray, will be invincible as always. Never let what your eyes see determine what your heart believes. Yep, don't enjoy your day. Make sure that your day enjoy you. I'm about to tell you, now go be successful and get you some will. Have a great day on today.